Topa? Is that Clark?
I'm live too right now.
What's up, guys? Finish, dude.
They're already
end
watching.
it.
I'm good. I'm on, man.
All right, cool.
I think we're live right now. What's going on, people? Rake and Profit here. We're going to be doing a live garage sale haul for you guys. I'm in Austin, Texas right now with
The college picker.
we have Bonafide Hustler right over here.
His
He's setting
bicep
up his
right
What's
here.
up?
live stream as well.
All right, we're
No
doing.
audio or video.
No, some people have issues. It should be working. We'll give it a second to make
what
sure.
else can we do?
Okay, I think we're
Probably
good.
because we were tweaking
Yeah.
and stuff.
Let me know. Can you hear me right now, or can you see?
We hear you.
All right.
Hey,
what
what's
is up,
going
I'm
guys?
on?
in Goodwill right now.
OA X-Ray in the house. What's going on? Good to see ya. Now it's on.
Cool.
Cool. We're gonna show you a live haul, and this is live on my
yours looks
channel
way
too.
better.
It's because it's a super awesome phone, bro.
It does. Like it's more vibrant.
So give us 1 minute, guys. We're going to dive into this garage sale haul and share with you what we found today. We found some pretty crazy items today.
There's some
All right.
good stuff. Some stuff for personal use, some stuff for flipping, and just an amazing.
Let's just make sure we have people here. We got people here. 25 people. What's up, guys?
None over here.
And we're good.
Did you do unlisted?
No, I did
By
not do
accident?
unlisted.
No.
Yes, you did, dude.
No, I didn't. I went public on this one.
Oh.
There we go.
First.
Garage flips. All right. So, hey, did you guys go garage selling this morning? Let us know. And where are you from in the feed too? So let us know as well. Where are you guys from? And did you go garage selling this morning? So what's up, Tosh Time? Good to see you. What's up, Una Luna? Okay. So let's show the first thing. We found a bunch of rackets, didn't we?
Yeah.
There's one of three right here, right?
Yeah.
And there's one, two, and there should be should be a third one, right?
Chris's brother Emerson bought a bunch of these rackets from Goodwill. I think they were $4.99 a piece. They're going to sell anywhere between $40 and I think the higher priced one is going to go for closer to $100. This liquid metal radical head. I've actually sold this exact racket before for upwards to $100, and this is another good racket. You do want to look up the model numbers when you're buying rackets. You want to look for any cracks. No strings is okay because people normally string them to their own tension and string specifications. And another thing you can do is look inside here. There's a lot of information in there if you're having trouble with all the different models and colors and stuff.
The head size will usually be in here too.
Yeah, a lot of the things you need to know for listing it will be in here. The grip size will either be on the bottom here or inside there. And if you see a sticker from a tennis-specific store on the inside, that's usually an indication that it's worth some pretty good money because tennis racket stores only sell good tennis rackets.
All right, so there's three of those. So one's $100 or so, the one's 60, and the other one's how much?
40, probably between 40 and 100
On
for
each
all
one.
of them. He'll probably net maybe 120 to 150.
How much were they
between them
each?
all. About $4.99 a piece.
$4.99
$4.99 a
each.
piece.
Those are from Goodwill.
All right, so that's one of the first things.
And if you guys found anything cool today at garage sales, feel free to leave a comment as well, and we'll shout you out.
I think
If we
because
can see.
Axel saying, what's the best brand to sell on rackets? CP.
Usually Wilson or Head are the ones that are going to be... Babolet as well.
Babolet's good too.
Babolet's good, but those are main three that you're going to be seeing.
Just look up the model on eBay. If it, for me, like I don't really
Wilson
know the
has
brands.
yeah, Wilson has super low end rackets you can buy at Walmart and Target, and so does Head. But Babolet usually you're going to be in the more higher end stores, but you have to look up the model number with anything. If you don't,
so good.
oh, dude, it smells awful.
Smell it.
Like smoke.
Ugh.
All right, so right here is one of the finds.
Horrible.
One of the first finds in the morning was this flannel lined Lee jacket. It was a large, and it's not. I wish it was Levi's, but it's a Lee, and it's still nice and it's nice and heavy. So, size large. More than likely going to my booth for about $20 to $40, maybe a little bit more, probably around 40 because it is the flannel lined one. I bought it for $5 this morning. What else you got there?
Let's see. What do we have?
What is that?
This is just a basic polyester Under Armour. It's pretty mint. It's a vented fishing style shirt, men's XL. This will go for about $20.
Under Armour stuff right here.
Paid $1.
No, that's like later. Here, just bring all this out first. All right, so e-money. This is one of the things about hustling. You guys want to? I mean, if you can find things for your house for cheap, e-money spent like $1 for all these. So you bought them all, and we have a banana in here too. Don't know why. So we have all.
I sell lots of Under Armour on
These.
eBay. Yeah, Under Armour is a great brand for a lot of clothing.
Found this right here for $1 today. Under Armour hat. I actually just got it for myself. If I was to put this on eBay, probably I don't know, 10 or 15 bucks.
Yeah, I'm sure it
Not
could go for
much.
10 or 15 bucks.
But it stinks like cigarettes. So be careful with some clothing because that smell might not come out.
All right, sniff everything, guys.
Sniff test.
Oh, Okay, so this is a
smell
Mountain Hardware.
Ugh.
This is basically a wind vest.
Oh, gosh, that's horrible.
Is it wind? Blow into it.
I'm not blown into that
All right.
smoke.
This is a great brand to be on the lookout for, though, guys. Mountain Hardware, $1.
Reflective tape.
This
Yeah.
is a very thin vest. What is
more
this, for, like,
likely-
cycling?
Probably for
No,
running.
it's more for like trail running more than likely.
Okay.
It's got
But it's a
vents in
wind
the
vest.
back. Yeah.
It prevents the wind from hitting the front side of the body, but it still aerates in the back.
And that, what do you think this has for resale? Around 20 bucks, 25?
Yeah, 2025.
25, 20, 25 for a buck. Ship it for 3 or 4. I mean, there's money to be made.
All right, got 54 viewers in the house on Rackets. We got 28 on mine. Hit the like button and share the video if you can. You know, let your people know. So, you want to see one of the really cool hauls from today? So, what's in this box? What do you think is in this box? What do you guys think is in this box
We
right
know
here?
what's in the box. Why are you asking us?
We were there with you, Chris.
I know,
we
that's
know
true.
what's in the box.
What do you guys think is in this box? Come on, what's in it? What's in it? What's in it? It cost $7. What's in the box?
Usually they come from Cuba, Honduras, or a Caribbean place.
A snow globe, a watch, a bobblehead. All right. Oh, you're welcome, Motivation eBooks.
Cigars, you got it.
Cigars, that's right. So we're going to be taking some of these to Vegas. We're going to Vegas soon. We have 30 cigars here for $7, and they're big. And they do have the damp cloths behind them, so they stay nice and moisture.
See, I don't know anything about cigars. What do you
Yeah,
look
you don't
for in
want
a
them to
good
be
You
cigar?
don't want them to be dry.
Yeah, you don't want them to be
It has
dry.
to be in a specific humidity percentage.
Two-way
and
humidity
that keeps it
control.
in
It's
there.
on the back of this, basically. These are sealed, and they're ready to go.
Do you think this has a resale value?
It's a boys.
It's more of like a, boys club value. You know
I'm
what I'm
not
saying?
smoking any, by the way.
But yeah, we got these like right here. Yeah, pretty much. They're Toro Maduros. $7 for all these cigars, so I had to get it. All right, put all that here.
Good banana.
E-Money popped on this leather like kind of booklet thing from Jack George. He's gonna try to get, I think, 20 bucks out of it, and I think it's $1. I think
open
he paid
this
$1.
up.
Huh? What'd you say?
Yeah, just open it up. So.
Yeah.
OEM Apple headphones. You're always losing these. These were $1, and I'm using these for myself just to keep my life costs low.
People don't realize you can save a lot of money
yeah.
just by buying smart at a garage sale or a thrift store.
Absolutely.
If you're gonna buy it anyways.
Oh, well, you break them or lose them or get them washed. So Apple headphones are always nice to have.
All right. So we have.
This was the next thing I think Chris is getting ready to show you guys is something that I don't think a lot of people know about because I see them often. I didn't really know much about them. I knew there was value in
There
it.
was a bolo in the premium for these.
Yeah, this is a bolo item, kind of green rimish, but White Mountain ice cream makers. Motorized or hand crank style. These do very, very well. So there's the motor on top. This was a $10 find this morning. More than likely going to sell for about 100 to 150 bucks. So there
Made
you
in
go.
the USA.
Not bad at all.
Yep,
What do you pay for that again?
10 bucks.
$10. So.
All right. And then Ray can talk about this one and this one.
So, I'm out here in Austin, Texas, obviously, and I'm going to Vegas soon. And I told Chris, I said, anything I find with value, I'm giving it to you, man. I definitely owe him for, pretty much getting me started in this reselling game. So, found this, guys. You don't even have to look it up, but I did. This is a Seinfeld board game, trivia game, brand new in the stretch wrap, 100,000 rank, Seinfeld, $48. That'll be gone in a day. I
Yeah.
could guarantee you that. This game is called Sequence, another brand new in the box game. That was 50 cents actually, right?
It was so cheap.
Super
It was
cheap.
$2.50 for everything, and you had a $1 item.
Yeah,
so.
but I have something else here to show.
Anyways, 50 cents or $1. This is Sequence, 186 rank in the toys category. What is?
Yep.
How do you feel about that?
160K rank?
183.
183K?
No, 183.
Oh,
Like it's gonna sell immediately.
Like once it
That's-
hits,
one
like
day,
if you had 50 of these, they'd be gone in like
Yeah,
a couple days.
true.
So that was a good find. Board games are
I don't
awesome.
know what this one was.
This one was a $9 return, like 11. $2 for this.
That's $9.
Buy
after
box
fees.
is $18, 20,000 ranks.
$9
And
after
profit's going to
fees.
be after fees is going to be, about $9
Be
after
about,
fees.
yeah, we'll make about nine
Little heads up, nothing crazy. All right, what's next? We're going to show you one of the best finds in a second. We got these Lucchesi Ostrich Quill boots. Nothing crazy, they're Lucchesi 2000 boots. I paid $5 for these. In my booth, I could probably get about 40 to 60, and they're barely, like you can
What's
see
the
this.
brand called?
Lucchesi.
Lucchesi.
Yeah,
How do you
these are
spell that?
Lucchesi, Lucchesi.
Okay. Is that a really popular brand out here?
Yes, but the Lucchesi 2000 series are a little bit more sub-brand of that brand. But anyway, yeah, it's an Ostrich Quill one. I might, do a little bit more research. I might be able to get like $100 for these. I don't know. They're in really good condition, so we'll see. I paid $5 for them. There we go. And you can kind of see the quills if you look hard enough, but they're there. So
this garage sale that he got these boots from, right? That was the one you got, the special one.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys.
There
this
were
crazy
Vineyard Vine
find.
shirts over here. There were Ralph Lauren shirts. I mean, these people had money. I wish I could have bought more stuff.
All right, I think I paid a combined total of $1.50 for these things.
We'll get to the comments after, guys, just to let you know.
All right, I
Hey,
think I
Thrifty
paid
Treasures.
about $2 for all this, right? $2 for all this. We have a dream catcher right here. It's gonna go in the booth, and we also have a zigzag racer, which is an RC boat, which is really fun to mess with. So this was basically like $1. Really fun to play around with, especially if you have a pool. So we'll see what I can sell that on Craigslist. Maybe $20-$30.
How much was this whole thing? Was it really $1.50?
It was about $1.50, yeah. But she made me a deal if I got all this stuff. So that's what it looks like right there.
That's awesome.
All right, got bike parts. These are actually going to be used by Cody Orgel. He's got a YouTube channel. He's also a green room member from Australia. And when you are looking for things for friends and family, it's great to be on the lookout and buying things that you could just give to people or use yourself. This is going to save him about $150 to $200 by me mailing him some parts that I got for super cheap. They're $10 a piece. He's gonna be using them, but he's been looking for them for about a week, so I'm stoked that I found these for him. They're gonna be going in the mail soon.
We got those at an REI garage sale. This is an REI garage sale too. Apparently this brand, Big Agnes, like CP knows a lot about this. It's a one person?
This is a 2-person ultralight tent. This is one of the top of the line things. I'm actually gonna be using this in a bike tour, so I'm gonna be using this myself. They're about 400 new. And I actually spent up over $200 for this.
Wow.
Speaking of bike tour.
Is that going to retain its value?
Yeah, it'll retain its value.
All right, so he's on a bike tour soon. He's going to be going through Japan. And
this is a really amazing bag. They make things in the bike touring realm, but also in just cycling and some regular bags. It's this brand called Ortlib. And they're really, really high quality. They're made in Germany. They have amazing warranties, amazing customer service, and amazing resale value. These go on eBay for about $150. If you see anything Ortlib and you can get it cheap, get it. I'm going to be using these as well. They're at REI for $100, and I could still flip them for a little bit of profit, but I'm going to be using these myself.
All right.
Nice.
For $5 this morning, I got this plus its holder, which is say right here. It's the holder for this. Essentially, this is a vintage US. I think it's a Marine one. Yeah. USMC gas can, right? It's a gas can. Really nice for people that own FJ40s, Jeeps, that want to have that nice vintage look. Maybe
What made
Wagoneer.
you go for this when you saw it first?
Well, I saw it, but then I was really thinking it was going to be something really high priced. But then CP is like, just go ask him real quick, and then he said $5, and I bought it on the spot. So this could be in my booth somewhere between $40 and $80 right here.
When you say the booth,
And it came with the mount and the spout, so this thing is complete. This is cool. This is something you see on the side of a Jeep or
It's
something.
an antique booth.
Really cool.
All right.
It was from Academy Army surplus.
Yeah, that's awesome. Academy. No, this is from real. Oh wow!
Surplus.
Holy crap, that's crazy. Okay, and the best. Oh, we still have that. That's $54.
Freaking knit combs.
This is these are lice combs right here. We found a 10-pack at Goodwill for $3, and it should be about 54. What rank was this? $54, like paying.
It was like an 80,000 in like personal care, but it had like 1,900 reviews on it.
Yeah. It's
So
insane.
like 5-star, 1,900 reviews, you buy it. So
Yep.
it might not go for that much. There's only one seller, so we'll see what happens though. For a couple bucks, it's worth the shot. Risk and reward.
All right, best score of the morning. Sitting
This
right
is
here.
an amazing bike.
Best score of the morning, sitting right here. Asking price $250. I talked the not even the lady down. It was a tiny
daughter.
girl. A
The
tiny
daughter.
girl, maybe 12 years
The
old.
father was there though. He was
The father was there, but she's like, make an offer, and I'm like, wow. So it's a $250 bike. It's carbon. It's in decent shape. Has really good components. So I immediately said like 175. The person said, how about 80? How about 180? And so I picked it up, and this is what it looks like right here. It's a felt carbon Niner Elite.
It's a 29er.
And back in its day, the guy said he paid $5,000 for it, and now it's probably worth somewhere between $650 and about $1,000. So that was probably the biggest score of the entire morning.
Has a Brooks saddle on it, which
Yes.
is an amazing brand of a seat. If you ever, I've actually found these seats at Goodwill's before. So if you ever see something like that at a garage sale or Goodwill, just the saddle could go for $100 used.
So this saddle right here is one of the more current day Brooks saddles. Most of the Brooks saddles you'll find out there will be leather, one-piece leather. These are it's plastic.
It's a synthetic blend, or a synthetic leather imitator.
It was
made
really
nice
for people that wanted to have resistance to water. So people anyway. So it's really cool. It's very stylish still, but the seat alone is about $29.
Question: Are you gonna sell that seat alone and put?
No, I'm gonna pull it. I'm gonna pull it.
You're gonna pull it and
put
a different seat on it.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I'm keeping that seat, and I think that's pretty much it. I might keep the pedals. We'll see.
Upgrade components.
Does it ever really help the value of a bike selling it locally with an extraordinary seat on it?
No, because most people are gonna put their own seat on it regardless.
Yeah, it's kind of something that you keep.
So anyway, that's pretty much the haul this morning. I thought it was a pretty strong morning. I don't feel too great.
We didn't put a ton of time in. We were in and out real quick.
Yeah, we're in and out real quick. I don't feel the greatest today, honestly. I had kind of like the flu-like symptoms yesterday. But anyways, we do want to thank you guys for stopping by. We wanted to get this stuff out of the SUV. We thought it would be great to put some content here on YouTube for you guys to, learn. And for you guys that are snowed in, I mean, this is a perfect way to at least live vicariously through us. It was a great day today, right? 80 degrees.
I'm glad that I left Connecticut when I did.
Man, I'm telling you, it's amazing. Hit the like button, very important. If you want to find more, finds, or we had some people asking what are the other brands, to hustle for these certain things. You got to get this 100 amazing items to resell guide. It's down below on both of our channels. Okay, it's the first link, so check it out. Okay, because when you're going into garage sale season, you want to be prepared. You don't want to be reacting to anything, and you got to be able to know what to buy on the fly and go from garage sale to garage sale to garage sale. You don't want to be doing too much research on the spot. Outside
Even
of a scanning,
3 or 4 minutes, if you're analyzing 5 products and you spend 2 or 3, 4 minutes each one, that's 15, 20 minutes. I mean, the golden hour passes quickly. And for the people who don't know what the golden hour is, what is that?
Yeah, the golden hour is basically a very short time window. It's usually an hour or two. It's typically in most towns it's 8 to 10, or sometimes it's 7 to 9. But you got to focus in those hours. We write about it in our guide called Garage Sale Killer. We actually explain the golden hour very well, why, and how to really maximize the golden hour. Because if you want to make money in a garage sale, being a professional garage sailor, if you want to make money, big money, you have to really focus. You have to treat it like a business, right? If you want to dick around and just get tacos all day and then get coffee and stop for donuts and stuff, your golden hour is going to be gone.
Stop and get kolaches and coffee.
Yeah. So anyway, one funny story this morning. Did we say the funny story yet?
No.
About the guy who snagged it.
So
it was a weird story.
We need you guys to give us an honest feedback of how you would have reacted on this story. So you want to lay it out, or should I do it?
Well, why don't you start the story off, and I'll kind of jump in because you were looking at the bike. So start off with how the whole thing kind of went.
So here's what happened this morning. It was like the third garage sale of the morning. We didn't have much stuff in the car, and I played on a hunch through the app in the phone. I saw a garage sale that was very vague, right? And Emerson was like, "Don't go to that garage sale. It's gonna suck." And I'm like, "But it's so vague. I think it's gonna hit."
Did it mention bike at all, or
no? It mentioned a plate.
Because that thing never would have been there if it mentioned it.
Right. So anyway, it was so vague, and it was just really vague, like household items. You understand how vague that is, and that could be
was that the one where he was ragging on you because he's like, "You're going for the one for
with
plates?"
The plate?
Yeah. So there was a picture of plates. That's all it was, and it said tons of household stuff, big moving sale, and that's where I was like, "Ooh, I'm playing the hunch on this because I bet you there's gonna be some good stuff." So we roll up. Immediately as we come up, I see this amazing aluminum Trek mountain bike. So I'm getting all jazzed up. I walk up to it as fast as I can. I get my hands on it, and I'm already asking how much is this bike? And the lady says, 50?
Yeah, she said she'd do 50.
She says $50. So I'm like, holy crap.
Trek 7,000, right?
I'm about to pay for it, guys. I'm about to I know that this thing's worth about 150. Then I noticed something peculiar on the back of the bike, which was
a pretty
U-lock.
heavy-duty lock.
The U-lock was around the up tube and the...
It wasn't the little tiny one.
It was the one you need a grinder or a plasma cutter to cut through.
A substantial amount of effort, basically, some time spent into this thing getting the actual lock off. And it's not in a position where I could have you have to grind this thing down and get it off. So what happens? I'm sitting there thinking because...
Well, you were thinking a while.
He's running the numbers, the risk. Do I really want to work on this bike?
But I'm running it because I want to talk the bike price down to $20. You see what I'm saying? I still wanted it, but I'm still thinking it's going to cost me money to get this lock off. It's going to cost me time, right? Time
and
is
that
money.
thing could end up in a death pile when you got a lock on it.
Right. So it had a lock, And so I'm
And you
sitting
didn't have
there.
the tool to get the lock.
I think
off
I'm
either.
5
Let me
minutes.
jump in. Let me jump in
I'm
now.
5 minutes into thinking about this
Yeah,
lock,
he's
right?
he's 5 minutes into thinking about it. Now he's on his knee and he's like looking at it. He's doing his whole thing. And I see this guy. He came up really confident, kind of raggedy looking, but he came up and he's looking at the bike and looks at the owner and he's like, "How much?" And she's like, "Well," he's looking at it, but 50. And I see him opening his wallet and Chris doesn't see. And I'm thinking, is this guy gonna do what I think he's gonna do?
What do you think? What do you guys think he's gonna do? What did he do? Take the guess here. It's like the Hardy Boys novel.
Yeah.
What happens next? This is like a bona fide nightmare Hardy
And if
Boys.
it's a little choppy, the video, we apologize, but we are testing out again for the
He
second
sniped
time.
it.
So Rick Mob says he sniped it.
YouTube video live.
I'm wondering what's going on here. Okay, he drove the price up. He buys the bike. He
buys
unlocked it.
He unlocks it. He just like.
I was
pulls out a
also
lock.
waiting around to see if they had the key to the bike.
Yeah, they were calling somebody in France that owned the bike to see if they knew where the key was.
Yeah.
That took a little bit of time.
So for anyone that guessed that he bought
Unlocked
the
it.
bike,
He came and
did,
unlocked it.
He
He
did
unlocked
buy
it.
the bike. Yes, he did. Right under me. But he also said, "I'll pay $60 right now for it." The lady looks at me and she goes,
She goes, "Well, I'll take 60.
"Yeah, I'll take
Yeah.
60."
She was a little snot rag too, to be honest.
No, it's first come, first
I
serve,
know, but
first cash in hand. Is that unethical? Like, does that
It's
break
a free
garage?
market. It's a free market, but it's kind of a shitty thing to do.
Yeah,
on
it is.
both sides.
Does it break garage sale etiquette? I don't know.
Yeah. So, anyway, that's
We
what
do
happened
that.
this morning. It could be on Henry S.'s side. Hopefully, it's rude as hell. That's what I'm saying, an antique queen. That's what I thought too.
But it's
I
a
hate
jungle
things
out
like
there.
that.
It's
Rude.
either eat
It
or
is a
be
jungle,
eaten,
but
in a
Rude.
sense. You can't.
It's unethical. You see what I'm saying? They're all saying the same
Rude.
stuff.
But karma came back
Luna
in
Luna
your
says
favor.
Bonafide got
Karma
hustled.
came back in your favor.
Yeah, you snooze, you lose. That's
Because you didn't
true.
have a bike rack. Tell them about that.
Yeah, karma came back in my favor completely. I didn't lose my marbles, whatever people say. It was only three garage sales down the road after that. I found this amazing carbon bike right here, which was literally like the find of the day.
Hey, if you had that Trek 7000 in your back seat,
Yeah.
how would you get this thing in
Exactly.
there?
I would figure out a way to get it home. Like, I don't mess around
Strapped
with a
to
good
the
profit.
roof.
I mess around when I see a lock on a bike. You have to start thinking
Because
things.
have you guys ever gone to a garage sale and you see like an amazing like bigger item, but they're like, well, the person's coming back to pick it up. They already paid. I get nervous leaving things behind because you never know if someone comes around.
I get-
Because you said you would not leave this behind.
I would never leave this behind. This was an amazing deal at $250 already. This bike that right down here. But more, talking about that bike that the guy totally took from us. I thought it was kind of an interesting. I think it speaks to someone's character. Like, if you're going to garage sales all day long doing those kind of moves, I think it's just it's a pretty terrible thing. I think the guy's probably in a really bad place in his life, and he thinks that that's the norm. It's totally not the norm. Like, you don't go around bidding people up wherever you go, right? Unless you're at like an auction
You
place.
see it now and then. at
He might
garage
be an
sales.
auction guy.
But I can
Who
tell you
knows?
real quick, like, I've had tens of thousands of garage sales under my belt. This is the first time this has ever
It
happened.
was so funny.
The
He was
first
not
time.
intimidated by you at all.
Oh, he just looks at me and he wasn't intimidated at all, and he just goes, "How about 60
He knew
bucks?"
you wrote
So
a book about bikes too.
yeah,
Like,
he could have known. He could have known who I was, and that's okay.
he
But
was
anyway,
out of there.
So that's pretty much it. Yeah, I agree, Chris. So yeah, that's what's going on. You don't want to lose your cool, right? There's always something good around the corner, and you got to understand, matching someone's anger or matching someone's terrible behaviors doesn't make you any better of a person. right?
I was really proud of Chris because in that situation I might have got a little like I don't know what I
You
would
just
have
said something
done.
like,
But you real quick, you're like, all right, you can have it. Because in your mind, you're like, you know what? Be a jerk, take it. Like,
Yeah.
it was kind of a pain in the butt to begin with. But one thing I really looked up to you about that was you were very decisive, quick. You didn't let your emotions get in your way. You kept hustling. Karma came back, and
Yep.
you found a bike that's going to net you, what, at least 3 to 4. So
Yeah, I didn't say anything.
That was
That's the
pretty
thing.
cool.
What did you say? I was about to say like, "Oh, real nice move there," but I didn't. Right? I didn't lose my cool, and the day played out really well for all of us. So anyway, we want to thank you guys for watching the video. We're gonna get we got to pack our bags for Vegas and start getting ready, but we want to say thank you to you guys. We wanted to make sure that we showed you this stuff coming out of the spaceship as we were putting it in the garage. So,
is anyone going to ASD?
If you're going to ASD, hit us up. We'll be there.
Cool.
And yeah. This is a nice bike. We can't wait to like mess with it. But anyways, guys, take it easy. We will see you on the next hangout. We will definitely be streaming from Vegas because this YouTube live thing is pretty sick.
yeah.
All right, guys.
All right,
Later.
guys. See ya.